Hey everyone, it's been a while since my last video. So I thought I would come on and fill you all in on what's been happening, what I've been doing, and why I have been absent. Now, first up, why I have been absent is because our lovely little child was in trouble for not doing his homework. Unfortunately, YouTube and Discord and the internet was taking over his life, which was not allowing him to do his educational duties. So hubby's been down in Victoria working, so I discussed the situation with him and we come up with a plan to ban YouTube, Discord, etc, etc, etc. So there was no internet access to any of those things, which took away the temptation to use it, which meant that I couldn't use it, which meant that it was good in a way. I mean, I know I've missed out on making some videos and I've missed out on watching everyone's videos. I will try and catch up as much as I can. Yeah, but it's allowed me and the boy to spend some time together, to get back to basics, which I have really enjoyed. You don't realise how much you miss the basics until you're forced to deal with them, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, no, it's been good. It has been good. So now hubby's back home, I have access to YouTube. The boy doesn't still. He's not allowed to have YouTube until the school holidays, which are in a couple of weeks, our Easter holidays. No, his schoolwork's important. He's in high school now, so he needs to pull the socks up, study, and so it will help him to get a decent job when he leaves, hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, now on to what I've been doing while I have been absent from YouTube. I have been going through, I don't know whether you remember, oh, and a quick thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. When I last saw YouTube, I was on 342 subscribers. Now I have 350. So thank you so much for people who have joined my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you some more videos within the next couple of weeks. And thank you to all my old ones for sticking around and listening to me ramble as I do. So, with no further ado, this is what I have been doing. I have been going through all those bags of fabric scraps that the lovely Miss Julie gave me a while ago, and I have been making snippet rolls and snippet squares and whatnots. So let me show you these. There's this here. It is, let me grab a handy dandy tape measure here. This one is 34 centimeters roughly long. So what's that? 10 inches, about 10 inches wide, lengthwise even, and about 24 centimeters wide. So what's that in inches? Let's have a quick sticky. But just over, say about 7 inches. I was going to make a journal cover, like a journal out of this, use this as a cover, but I've decided not to. I'm going to pop it in my Etsy store as is, so if somebody wants it, they can turn it into a journal cover, they can cut it up, they can do whatever they want to do to it. Obviously they can hang it on the wall and admire it. Just, who knows. So I've just sewn some fancy little stitches on here that's programmed into my sewing machine, and yeah, I'll just use scraps. So let me just bring this down a fraction for you to have a better look at. So I've used denim, I've got appliques that I've cut from bits of fabric. There's this, some more fancy stitching. Yeah, just scraps of fabric and lace. All different sorts. There's a bit of denim there. Reminds me of those bubblegum jeans. It's like a stretchy fabric denim. And that's the back. It's just the back of a, just sewn it onto an old dress shirt of my husband's. I've chopped that up and used that to sew everything onto. So there's that one. So my Etsy store will be open by the end of this week. Fingers crossed. I've just got to take some photos, put up some listings, and reopen it now that I can hobble around and get down to the post office. So there's that one, and I've also done another one. So we have this one here. Similar. I haven't put any buttons on this one. This is just yeah, more scraps, some appliques off a shirt that I found in the op shop that I've cut up. Some little doilies here. Bits of lace. Let me move this down again. Beautiful, beautiful. So all the fabric's different. We've got, you know, satiny fabrics and cotton fabrics and lace and, yeah, all sorts. So there's that one. So we have that. Let me move that back out. There we go. How's that? I'm on the kitchen table, so I've got light, the fluorescent light on in here, and light coming through the window over this way. So hopefully it looks a bit dark on camera, but it mightn't be when it's, you know, put up on YouTube. So there's those. Excuse me, guys. And also I've been making little fabric Scrappy squares. So these will be sold in bundles of 10. They will be random. They've got the dress shirt fabric backing as well as old jeans I've used as well. So like I said, these will be sold in packs of 10. They will just be random as I grab them. So much fun to make. So I've been watching Stan. I've been having a, what do you call that show? Stargate Marathon. You know, Richard Dean Anderson. I call him MacGyver because, you know, he was the MacGyver. So I've been having a marathon. There's 10 seasons. Wow, I know, right? 21 episodes roughly in each season. That's incredible. So I've been busy watching my MacGyver man. So I've had fun doing that. And I've been sewing. And when the boy gets home, we spend time together doing whatever we do. So yeah, so these are just smaller versions of my placemat book cover / things. So anyway, so there are those that will be listed as well. I've got more of these, guys. This is only a small sample of what I've done. And my fabric scraps honestly have not changed. I reckon I've got more, if anything. Okay, now for the snippet rolls. Now I've marked these A, B and C. Go. Yeah. Camera's that way, Hayley. A, B, C. Alright, so these ones here are under a metre. This one just made the metre mark. All these ones, these three, are under 1 metre long. So this one's 82 centimetres, that's 100 centimetres, this is 92 centimetres. So let me have a quick run through. Let me go A first. A. So there's these. Let me just move you down. Whoops, wrong way. Let's there so you can get a close look. There we go. And they're roughly, I don't know, anywhere between 3 to 4.5 centimetres wide. So they're just bits of, little bits of scrappy fabric that I've sewn on to make snippet rolls, so you can snip them, you can put them in journals, you can use them as embellishments, you can hang them from the ceiling and you can admire them just hanging there. I don't know, it's up to you what you want to do with them. I'm just saying. So there is these. I plan on making a few more of these. They are fun to make, and they're just sewn onto an old shirt. Oops, sorry guys, off camera. They're just sewn onto an old shirt. So everything is recycled. Even the buttons. The buttons were from a haul that I got from the op shop a while ago. So that's A. This is B. Oh, off camera again. Got to get into the hang of using this camera once more. Okay. So let me just keep an eye on the viewfinder. That might help. Instead of watching my hands. That way I can see what you're seeing. Yeah, fabric tulle, whatever you want to call it, with some, it looks like a crocheted doily that I've snipped off. Whoops. Some sequins. Move it out a little bit. Wrong way. Okay, I've got 2 bars on my camera, so I better get a wriggle on. Okay, so that's B. This is the 100 centimetre one. So this little guy just made the metre mark. This one's 82 centimetres. This one has a lot of buttons on this one. So we have that. Oops. I hope I get my hand out of the light. There we go. And these here are little glass beads, Schwarzkopf or Swarovski, you know, like the crystal beads that you get. So there's some of those on here. There's two lots. There's another lot there. So I've hand sewn them on there. So that's C. So A, B, C. These ones here, this bundle, there are 3 here. Again, we have A, B, and C. These are under 120 centimetres. So these are over 1 metre, but under 120. So we'll start with this one. This was, what's this one? How about we do the 118. So this one's 118 centimetres. So there's this one with a few of those glass crystal beads on it as well. There. Bit of a lace, like a lace trim. Has some of that fabric with a little mirror in them. Little appliques, lace, buttons. So there's this one. So that one is 118 centimetres. That's A in the second bundle. B, 114 centimetres, which is about 34¼ inches. Excuse me. Okay. So we have that. So this is what I've been doing to keep myself busy while I've had no YouTube. And Bonnie, you might recognise some of this fabric, like this one here, this blue one that I got from you. Okay, so let me put this in here. And this one is 120 centimeters. So this is the longest one in this, and that's C. So that's 36 inches long and 120 centimeters long. This one has a little pom-pom on it, look at that. Cute. Yeah, I just love them. I'm so happy with the way they have turned out. Some coffee dyed doily there. So number C. Letter C, 120 centimeters. So they will be listed in their individual little bundles. So if you're interested, yeah, just check out my shop. Like I said, it should be open by the end of this week, fingers crossed. I just need to get my little bottom into gear, well, it's not so little, and get myself sorted. Okay, now this one here is a very long one. This is 147 centimeters, so it's almost 1.5 meters, 44 inches long. So this is a very, very long one. This one's got lots of buttons, lots of appliques, lots of little crocheted doilies that have been hand cut and hand dyed, guys, from tablecloths, etc. So this one here, like I said, there's a lot on this one, and it's long. So there's that one. So that is A, and that one's 147 centimeters, 44 inches long. That's that one. This one's 124 centimeters, so 37.25 inches long. This one's got a lot going on as well. We've got vintage lace, vintage fabrics, appliques. I don't think I've put buttons on this one, but it's got a lot of other pretties on here. There we go. So 124 centimeters. That's B. And last but not least, I'll roll all these up later, is this one here, 133 centimeters, so 40 inches long. And this is C. It's more of that mirrored fabric. Pretty little embroidered lace there. Some sari silk with embroidery on it. Very pretty. So there's that. Yep, there we go. So that is it for now, guys. This is what I've been doing. Oh, I have been making also just these, some of Bonnie's little fabric covered book pages. Let me move this out. I've only done 2 so far. Let me try and center this a little bit. So this is a shirt that I chopped up, and it's very thin fabric. So I haven't technically made the envelopes yet. I'm still, wrong way, still working on it. But yeah, kind of liking the way they turn out. Oh, that shirt's pretty, isn't it? Fabric. I've got bits of fabric everywhere. So I haven't decided what I'm going to do with these ones yet, but I'm just experimenting with some of Bonnie's fabric envelope pocket things that she's made. I'll leave the link to that video below, and her Etsy, well, not her Etsy, her what do you call it, YouTube channel as well. So there we go, guys. Yes. So once again, thank you to everyone who subscribed. Thank you for watching. Give your loved ones a hug. They're precious. And until the next video, guys, I shall catch you all later, and I'm going to have fun rolling all these up. Look at it all. Look at it all. Yummy, yummy. You can just roll around in that. Look at it. Yeah. Okay, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Bye for now.